Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7. Today we have an update notice to read. Also, shout out to that person on Reddit who got me thinking there was a new unit coming, and it wasn't a new unit, and I was really upset. Shout out to whoever you are for trolling me. You made my groggy state at 8 in the morning a little bit angry at you. Anyways, let's do an update notice, but first let's do our 10 summons because I slept in through reset. So honestly, these 10 summons have been okay to me. They haven't been anything special. In general, they've just given me 3 stars. They've given me 2 5 stars so far. One of them being a one of them was a Noble Oath, LOL, and the other was a Tenebria, which I'm always happy getting Tenebria dupes. Honestly, what I'm hoping for right now is ridiculous. I'm kind of hoping that we just pick up, you know, one of those shiny little Alexas. I heard they're super rare. Nobody has Alexa. That would be nice to pick up. So I did that so I can do my pet summon as well. But let's do these 10. Let me check my mailbox here. I did just accept all my energy because I was an idiot right as I was falling asleep. But let's do these 10 here. We are hoping for Alexa or something fun and shiny. Best thing we could get is probably Sigrid, like out of the 5 stars. Judith, that's close. 2 weapons. Yeah, this is basically how all of these summons have gone for me so far. Judith, come on. What do we got here? 4-star artifact, just some powder there, some adamant shield. Haven't got a purple from these yet. Lena! We're getting close. Turner Guard, oh, come on! Alexa! All I wanted was Alexa. How hard is it to get Alexa? Way too flippin' hard. Anyway, let's go take a look at the update first. Instead, this looks like a really small one. Ooh, Luluca, that's kind of cool. The scroll bar is not too big here. So we're getting the side story of the Chosen Shaman. So we're just getting a rerun of Luluca, and I'm guessing with her banner as well. I forget what her artifact was. So maybe that's something we can look at too here. The Rekos World Tree, yep, this is just a rerun, right? Fighter Mellows, not even a good rerun for that. Spirit's Breath, right. And Melissa. So they're double upping on Melissa and Luluca this time around. And wow, that's literally it. Statistics will be added. Wow. That's a patch and a half, or like a third of a patch. So 2 rerun things, that's okay. Weeks like this are definitely okay. A little less exciting to talk about though. So whether or not you should summon, and let's take a look at my units actually. So we have the Luluca here with the Spirit Breath. Not sure. I probably recommend not summoning on this. I do really like Luluca, but I feel like there are way better things coming, and I feel like she is not essential, but she's really fun to use. Like me personally, I love using my Luluca right now. She's one of my favorites, but I wouldn't really probably summon for her just with stuff coming in the future. You can use her in Wyvern 13 in situations like that, but her defense break is somewhat unreliable. One of the big problems we've talked about with Luluca, again, for Wyvern 13 is her skill 2 is a do-nothing skill for most of Wyvern 13, so that basically just passes her turn a lot of times, which is just something you don't want to do in Wyvern 13. You can also use her pretty heavily for raid, and that's where I'm using her right now and where I'm really enjoying her. So I would maybe recommend that if you're looking for somebody fun to slot into your raid teams, because I do really enjoy her. I just don't think she's worth the bookmarks. As for Melissa, I would say even less worth the bookmarks. Coming from somebody who's got a plus 15 Melissa, it's really frustrating that they made it so Curse was unable to be used on bosses, because theoretically she could have been used on some bosses, not even to like ridiculous degrees, just to like usable degrees, but without that, she's just not too usable. Bloody Rose is the effectiveness artifact, I think, which I would not super recommend summoning for either. So overall, both of those are pretty subpar banners. I would absolutely skip these two unless you have, like, you know, you have a fire vampire waifu thing going on there, or you've got the Luluca thing going on there. So let me show you my Luluca. My Luluca's gear here, and I don't know if my Melissa still has gear. She has definitely caused me more losses than any other unit in my entire account. Like, she is so good at not doing anything right for me. But this is my current set on the Luluca. 4200 attack, 178 crit damage, 95 crit chance, so not the best set, but she still does a lot of damage with this. And I think I ran her with Etika's Scepter or something like that. I can't remember. I think I kind of switched it up a lot depending on what I was doing. I've tried the really slow, really damagey builds. I've tried the really fast builds. None of them really worked as well as a lot of other units, so I just tried to use her as much as I could, and I don't use her in any PvE either, so that's just a little update on Melissa here. Here is the Luluca. This is my current stats: 3100 attack, 69 LOL, nice crit chance, 276 crit damage. I was running her with Luna, which gave her the 15 plus 12, 27%, so like 90% crit chance when I was running it with Luna. I also had Joker on her as well. She is only 5-star right now, so that's why her stats are a little bit lower. She'll get quite a bit more attack, and she'll get her effectiveness up to the 5% you need from her awakening, because her final awakening will give her that 12% effectiveness there just to help out in Wyvern 13, which you need 65% for. Yeah, there's not much else to say. I used this one in Hell Raid too, even at 5-star. She'd need a little bit more HP for this, and she was going to be my next 6-star until I summoned Sinful Angelica, so now I'm kind of flip-flopping back and forth. So yeah, that's it. I would say overall, do not summon on these banners unless you have a personal attachment to one of these two units. I just don't think it's worth it, and see what comes in the future. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody!